Hello everyone, today I'm trying out some new video editing equipment that I've installed on my phone, so bear with me while I figure out how to use it, and hopefully everything will be okay. I noted last time that my camera was on too high an angle, so I hope, let's just pull it down a little bit more. I hope that this is a bit better and you can see what I'm preparing this time. Somebody suggested on the last video if I would make some scotch eggs. They're easy to make, okay, and people have lots of different ways in which they make them, and this is how I make mine. Okay, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using the rosemary Connolly sausages. Okay, they're not the red onion ones, I couldn't find them. They're just the ordinary ones, and they're half a sin. Okay, but I'm quite a fan of the not rosemary Connolly, sorry, the Linda McCartney. Did I say? I'm always saying rosemary Connolly. The Linda McCartney ones. But I only buy them when they're on special because they can be quite expensive, I tend to think. What I'm going to do is I've squashed them all together. The good thing about the Linda McCartney ones is they don't have no skin to remove. Okay, so there's not too much messing about with them. On the others you have to remove the skin. So I've got all my sausage meat. Okay, and what I'm going to add to my sausage meat now is a little bit of curry powder. Okay. Add as much curry powder or as least curry powder as you want. If you want it a bit spicy, then that's fine. I'll add a little bit of salt. Okay. What I do add is, let me just move it out of the way for you and grab a spoon. Okay. And you all know about my barbecue sauce, okay, that I make. You should do by now. Like I said before, I use it in everything. And there you go. I've added 2 tablespoons of my barbecue sauce. I'm also going to add my parsley. There you go. Somebody mentioned before it's a big bag of parsley. I'm very fortunate that my other half works in a spice factory. So just a few little perks that I get there. Okay. I have already boiled my eggs. I'm just making 2 today. I work in a job whereby I work 2 departments in Asda, okay, and one of the departments is out driving, delivering the shopping, okay, and it sometimes means that we are way too busy to have a break, so I'm often eating on the run. Usually grab something in between customers at dinner time, out my bag, which makes these scotch eggs very handy just to grab out of my bag while I'm driving. What I use for my coating is my Healthy Bee Choice, which is my 2 Weetabix. Okay, and I'll show you how I do them in a minute. Okay, I've already got my oven on, warming up, and I used 3 sausages for this coating, by the way. This particular egg is a little bit soft, but my old man likes them like that. Sorry, I shouldn't call him my old man, my other half likes them soft when he bites into them. So I'll probably have this one. Okay, literally just wrap the sausage meat around the egg. Okay. Get it as even as you can. I find that cupping them and squeezing it about usually does the trick. Okay. So don't forget that's curry powder, barbecue sauce, parsley, and a bit of salt that I've added to the sausage meat. Okay, there's one. Let me do the other one for you. By the way, a little tip I found out in class the other day. Well, a couple of tips really. I've heard of it before but never actually tried it, and I've just taken one out. Freeze your grapes. And if you're having a little wine at the weekend, put them in your wine, like ice cubes. But you can also put your grape in the ice cube as well. A tip I found out the other day when I was in the other department where I work on the till was this lady freezes her lemons and she puts them in her drink on a weekend. So how cool is that? Okay, there's my 2 eggs all wrapped up nicely. Okay, let me just wash my hands, 2 seconds. Because now I'm going to add my coating. So I use Weetabix for my coating, but you can use, sometimes I use bran flakes. What I do, let me just get these out of the way for you. Hang on 1 second, let me get a cloth. Just going to wipe that over. Okay, sorry that's in your way. What I do, okay, I get a food bag and I get 2 Weetabix. Okay, put them in the bag. Okay. Making scotch eggs can be quite messy sometimes. Okay. 2 Weetabix. Let me clear all these crumbs from you. There we go. Let me dry my hands. So 2 Weetabix into the bag. Okay. I'll get a rolling pin, or in my case, a glass, and just break it up. Now, if you want to add anything to the coating, you can do so. Sometimes I have mixed herbs or some salt and some garlic. I do sometimes as well add garlic to the sausage meat. But like I say, experiment, try it, see how you get on. Okay. Now, what we need to do, let me get a tray for my scotch eggs. Just got a tray for my scotch eggs. I'm gonna spray it with some fry light. Okay, just my ordinary fry light. Excuse me while I tell my kitten off. There you go, playing with my house keys. Okay, so now let me show you what I'm doing here. Okay, I've got the scotch egg, I've got some egg, okay, broken egg. I'm just going to dip my scotch egg into my egg, straight into the bag. Roll the scotch egg around in the bag. Because sometimes it can become quite messy when you're when you're making these, so just dipping it about in a bag like this sometimes makes it less messy. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm now going to place my Scotch egg onto my tray. Get my other one. Okay, ready, into the bag. Roll it about again. I find with bran flakes, it makes them a lot more crunchier. But Weetabix works just as well. Okay, make sure it's completely covered. There you go. Okay, pop it onto my tray. Okay, what I'm going to do is pop them into the oven. I've got them on about 180. I'll be in there for about 10-15 minutes till I think that they're done. Okay, but my oven's quite good, so you might want to leave them longer. And what I'll do now is I'll pause and I'll come back to you when they're cooked and I'll show you. Okay. Okay guys, so here's my Scotch eggs. Just taking them out of the oven. They were in for about 10-15 minutes. I can just tell that they're done just by the colour of them. So should we cut one open and see? Okay, let's go for this one. Okay, this one is nice and crispy. I need to get some better knives. Some professional ones. Okay, and there you go. Scotch eggs. All nicely done. Okay. So I'll look at the other one. I'm just going to get a better knife to cut it with. There we go. Don't know about you, but I need to invest in some new knives. That's better. There you go. The egg in that one, as you can see, is slightly softer. But same again, the results. Okay, hope you enjoyed. Keep the suggestions coming as to what I should make next. I'm going to enjoy these with I'm going to have half with some new potatoes and a salad for my dinner, and then I'm at work later, so I'm going to take another half in my pack up with let me have a look what I might have today. I've got an orange, okay, and I've already had my healthy bee choice today. Let me have a look in the fridge. Oh, I have some strawberries, which I'll take. I'll grab them. I've got my grapes in the freezer. I'll grab them for my pack up. I also have a look, some leftover quiche. Okay, I'm surprised it's not all gone because it usually is by now. But I shall take at least half that portion to put in my pack up for this afternoon. And when I come home tonight, I haven't had my healthy extra bit. I shall have a couple of cracker breads or maybe some scan bran, which I'll sin with some cheese. Okay, hope you enjoyed. I say I'm not perfect. If I have made mistakes along the way, please let me know and keep the suggestions coming, and thank you for all your support.